Yo,
me at
what's up
here.
guys, welcome to my new वीडियो। तो आज हम खेलने जा रहे हैं
Says
मेगा
Jan
SMP
underscore Tarie Conqueror,
माइनक्राफ्ट।
selling meow gold
तो
boots for
मैंने मेगा
9.8
SMP
meters
खेला था
slash trade me.
माइनक्राफ्ट। ये पहले आवाज बंद करो आप पीछे की। मैंने खेला तो बट बहुत गंदी
Says
चीज होगी।
Nokia
मेरे
Slayer
पास है
TP for
5
Team
शॉट।
if on XB 4
मैं
slash
5 शॉट पे
5 don't
खेलने
grief
वाला हूँ
be geared.
सर्वाइवल। बहुत मुश्किल होने वाला है।
Says
बट
Pastel
बट एक ट्विस्ट है, मेरे पास नेदरराइट के इंगेट पड़े
Says
हुए हैं, बहुत
Yuki
हैवी सामान।
00623 July 4th Chica. Says Dilute Lion
देखो
3609.
है मेरे पास,
Says
लगभग
Yuki
है मेरा सामान।
00623 July 4th Modaro. Says Batul 4219 TP for loot. Says
बेटे पहले बता दिया मेरे
D3DDYCH3N
नेदरराइट इंगेट 9 है ना, मैंने पहले बता दिया।
TP4TMMMMMMM. Says Spokerburger. Anyone rating Hasses for 10k hashtag
SAYS チャット GPT4378 日本人いる
Says Pastel 6245241 TP for 1v1 Nethrite.
बोट की जरूरत पड़ेगी,
Says
पानी है तो
Harsh
पानी में बोट की जरूरत पड़ेगी।
Says Toaster
चलते हैं जल्दी से।
6082 Slayer TTTTTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTP Flat
ऑर्बिट
Beret
कैसे यूज करते
904
हैं, वो ऑर्बिट जानना है।
SAYS スワーブマネー2323スレイヤーエリトラ7個ぐらい買えたぜ
Says Brodyel Chapo. You. Sora 200806 was slain by Xavier's 3371. Says Zhongli 1511. Kothot DC Combat. Says McPumpy X July 4th Ghetto Gamer 3 live on TTV. Go follow up, chat, join up for giveaways too. Says Dilute Lion 3609. Coco Din Combat Cho TTP Den.
बिट्स
Says Spokerburger. Lol. Says STARGOKU07. Selling void
पता नहीं ऑर्बिट
chestplate for
कैसे यूज
4M
करते हैं।
send trade. Van Nath
बताओ मेरा मन
KH11
करे
was
किसी
slain by
किसी को
Fearless
सामान देती हूँ, मेरे पास बहुत सारा सामान पड़ा है,
91198.
बट
Unknown
दे
command.
दूंगा किसी को।
Orbits. Please check that the command exists and that you have permission to use it. Says Toaster 6082 Slayer TTTTTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTP. Isidore Lee was slain by Raven Zake. Says 6789 were. Dark Pre-Marine. Says Paratex 27940. TP for free loot.
रखते हैं।
Duels K9 Crayon 406. Says Spokerburger. Please help me TP to help. Luxury Bundle HW Bottom just opened the Luxury Bundle and received 3x XP booster.
आपको बोला मैंने
Get
अगर
the
ड्यूक कर
Luxury
दिया।
Bundle from the Mindville store. NEV3RMORE9867 was slain by Awake Game 7777.
टूट जाएगी बस।
Hams underscore 8172 was
फुल्ली डायमंड वीआर।
Says Donut 8747. TP for loot drop. Says Kruawa.
चलते हैं यहाँ से।
Says Harsh God 6097 July 4th
करते
at
हैं।
here fast. Says Wembu Flame 11. TP for gear. Says Toaster 6080. Says Nokia Slayer TP for team if on XB4/5 don't grief be geared. Says Donut 8. Says Ashukmer 96. So much loot. Legendrio 8440 was slain by Akuma 7x7. Says Alt. Says Wembu Flame 11. TP for op gear. Says Alt. At here selling overload wings and lucky wings for pets PM. Says Coffee Page 6015 Slayer TP for 1. Says Toaster 6082 Slayer TTTTTPTPTP. Wo Piao Piao was slain by D4RKB1UU. Duels, you are already in queue.
समझ नहीं आ रहा वो कैसे करते हैं।
Says Roguelite 43. Says Nokia Slayer TP for team if on XB4/. Duels, you are already in queue. GGWAVE has ended.
अच्छा मैं पहले से क्वेरी में
Says
हूँ।
Toaster 6082 Slayer TTTTTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTP. S. Becker 9010 was slain by Tot 2201. Draft Yak. Duels, you cannot use this command during a duel. Says Harsh God 6097 July 4th at here buying lifetime demigod trade me/PM me at here. Says Pregamer Ag. TP for Elytra quadruple A. S. Becker 9010 was slain by Slayer 758,671.
Shit.
Says Diabolia 6,660,881.
मेरे पास
HPLA.
hearts नहीं है bro.
Says Donut 8,747. TP for
I
loot
want
drop.
hearts.
Says Ottersh Gamers 999. Trade I'll give you demigod lifetime for 1k orbits. Says Harsh God 6097 July 4th at here buying lifetime
मेरे पास
demigod
hearts
trade
बिल्कुल
me
नहीं है
/
bro.
PM me at he. Says Yosef 772,500. Says Donut 8,747. TP for free loot. Duels joined the keep inventory no build 2v2 dual
हाँ
queue.
but
Says Harsh God 6097 July 4th at here fast. Says Kruawa. Says Kruawa. Says Queasy Ivy 2117 Iron Core. Store offers Bertanius 9583 bought the starter pack. Type GG. Kaizanel was slain by AM Kama 123. Says Wembu Flame 11, Iron Ore. Says Kruawa. Trading OR selling Wizard Cat trade lazy or buying OR EBIT 12 KEACHTRADING OR selling Wizard Cat trade lazy or buying OR EBIT 12k each. Foster Poem 5434 was slain by Tembasket 19. Says Toaster 6082 Slayer #TP Says Blind Grain 17536 July 4th at here TP. Says Coffee Page 6015 Slayer TP for 1v1 win take 1 meter. Says Corrupted Looper.
भाई
Block
मैं
of
बहुत
Emerald.
कम भाई मैं बहुत
Says
कम हूँ.
TTV Click C67.
Survival चल रहा है, survival चल रहा है. Rates भी है bro.
Caxton JD was slain by Haste 1648. HRX 809993 was slain by Ironcraft 7. Says Toaster 6082.
अपने daily reward
Says
लेते हैं.
SA
Reward लेते हैं.
Says Ghoul underscore damage 889. I am. Says Muhammad underscore. Says Paratex 27. Says Alt. At here selling Overload Wings and Lucky Wings PM me fast your offer OR also selling Patron Armor Set. You already claimed this reward. Come back in 23H 49 meters 12s. Store. Says Paratex 27. Says Paratex 27,940. TP for loot drop. Says Alt. At here selling Overload Wings and Lucky Wings PM me fast your offer OR also selling Patron Armor Set. Says teleporting in 5 seconds. Says Copy Page 6015 Slayer come off. Ed. Teleporting in 4 seconds. Duels react. First to unscram. Says Woe 2606. Says Antonio 248,776 Slayer who have toilet hats and trade. Teleporting in 5 seconds. Says Spokerburger. TP auto accepting all TPSFFA.
SAYS 時0511図、開けろここ。
Says Woe 2665. TP. Says Ghoul underscore damage 889. I am quitting the game giving away my stuff TP for free stuff. Says Toaster 6. Says TTV Click C67. TP for loot drop. Says Wembu Flame 11. TP for team. Says Angry Steak 59,562. TP for team and netherite gear. Says Parts 707 Boy. Trade me. Says Angry Steak 59,562. TP for team. Says TTV Click C67. TP for loot drop 3 meters QUIKK only teleporting 10 people. Says Modi underscore 051505. Task TP shite.
भाई blacksmith के
Says
घर
Wembu
तक
Flame
पूरी
11.
चुराई दूंगा.
TP for op loot. React. First to unscramble TDIR wins. Says Chill Guy 2229. Trading Pet Black Cat for Pet Cactus. Says TTV Clixy 67. TP for
Loot.
loot drop 3 meters.
What a time.
Says Angry Steak 59,562. TP for
I
team.
have nothing.
Hayate underscore R3451 was slain by Warden 62014. Says Ghoul underscore
so
damage
good
889. I am quitting the game giving away my stuff TP for free stuff. Says Tokyo 511 is Says Angry Steak 59,000. Says Toaster 6. Says Spokerburger. Loot drop live on what? Says Evil Bloom 2091. TP. Says Spokerburger. Says Paratex 27,940. TP for loot drop. Says Toaster. Says Alt. At here selling Overload Wings and Lucky Wings PM me fast your offer OR also selling Patron Armor Set. Scare Knight 46,276 was slain by OMMNMMO. Duels Flips 345 and Hassan Mukadem has won a duel against UO4.
Any case.
Says
Slow down.
Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Says Shrek is Tasty 552. TP for free loot. Bupesh 4294 was slain by TSZ Loon. Skying David was slain by Spacey Zulu 832,990. Says Evan underscore Xanders. Scary Maya 8480 was slain by Hollow Knight 055. Says Wombly Moss 80,789, July 4th, selling Air Dragon. Says Donut 8,747, TP for free loot. Says Wembu Flame 11. Hashtag 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 hashtag. Riku 150825 was slain by Hollow Knight 055. Nifty Storm 74,306 was slain by Hollow Knight 055. Clear lag warning ground items will be removed in 60 seconds. Says Minu 0915613. PLS team. Arkey 5516 was slain by Diomanoid. Says UTC 4 leaf less than selling this title for 5. Says Park 6974 Frostweaver selling Air Dragon Pet for 11 mpm me. Says Mo July. Says Super JB 1,238,478 Slayer Moss Stone. Madly Bongo 9351 was slain by M4S0N7748. Clear lag removed 1. Says TT. Says UTC4. Teleporting in 5 seconds. Kraken Pro 01873 was slain by Arif Khan 9767. Luxury Bundle. Ivex just opened the Luxury Bundle and received Mushroom Spawner. Get the Luxury Bundle from the Mindle store. Says Liminal Dreams Slayer JKAKJSS. React. First to type Pink Wool wins. Says Mo July 4th TP Delucidunit 18 1v1 winner get reward. Says Kosik 1,259,404. KTOZ Polski ICHCE Tima. Luxury Bundle. Ivex just opened the Luxury Bundle and received Creeper Spawner. Get the Luxury Bundle from the Mindle store. Says Rohit underscore Sing 9535. Can anyone give me some things? Says Donut 8747. TP for loot drop. Says Fiery Lion 2115. Off comment. Says Sarth Gaming 7689. Hashtag 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 hashtag.
SAYS ボーイドラグ6415018モッティ_051505と友達です。
React. King of Ducks 2219 typed Pincool in 5.17 seconds. They won $5,000. Says Pi 3 Monkey 12. Leverana. Says Donut 8747. TP for free loot. Says Ghoul underscore damage 889. I am quitting the game giving away my stuff TP for free stuff. Says Bean God 6862. Live on Twitch Bean got 14 doing duels. Says Becky Bakar 67, party. Says Jacobru 7701, ghost selling ghost title PM me. Says Blind Grain. Says Evely 6001. Says Swift 72559, TP for 15k kit. Says Ottersh Gamers 999, trade I'll give you demigod lifetime. Da_Jeff 2242 was slain by renamed plays. Dairy Crane 7091 was slain by BLACKWALK4R. Airy Sugar 6318 was slain by Shoja Jaganas 28. Never Game and
God, I'm not
Power_OMM_18 was slain by Icy Coder 4299. Says Ashukmer 96. Hashtag. Says Wembu Flame 11. TP for loot. Says Mercash 77. TP for team. Says Hasus 113,047. Hashtag. Online Saturn 661 was slain by Oscar Games 67. Says Spokerburger. TP base raid TPTPTL. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here. Says Mr. Shark 3333. Nidaming Ziwokan Buching A. Says Park 6974. Frostweaver, selling Air Dragon Pet for 11 mpm me. G. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here. Says Wembu Flame 11. TP for team. Mature Sign 5181 was slain by Hollow_Knight 31. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1. Says RED 444_123,457. Slayer buying 2 KOB per 12k send trade request. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here. Says Danya 2016 MA, PLS Armor. Spency the Goat was slain by Long 5610. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Bogas_3514 was slain by Bold Coin 9637. Packed Fern 1427 was slain by Rabido 108. Says Maxim 203i4. Hashtag for loot at here. Says Pastel 6 245,241. TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here.
SAYS モティ_051505夜他のやつと作る予定。SAYS 雪00623 July 4th 片潮最近 TIED 見た。
Says Benzema 4635, Potion. Says Mater 9675, give me some. Says Pastel 6 240. Says Stuck Flame 1548, TP. Says Skibiddio 2026 TP for loot Says R of 77,551 Slayer Mycelium. Says Toaster 6082 Slayer I buy OREBIT for 10k each /trade. Says Kosik 1,259,404 KTOZ Polski. Says Alt. At here selling Overload Wings and Lucky Wings for pets PM your offer or selling Patron Armor trade me fast. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Titagamer was slain by Shoja Jaganas 28. Says Jan_Tarie 2000. Says Tensmint 6. Says Muddy Gem 3,482,449, TP for loot. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Neth. TC Brain Station was slain by Anwares 5205. Says Antos 6542, buying orbits for 10k each at here. Sarth Gaming 7689 was slain by Kai 12,261,226. Says Tensmint 676,000. Says Tensmint
Bro, what the
676,084.
fuck?
TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Says Tensmint
मैं बंदे को मार के
676,084.
आया, मेरे पास
TP for
6
1v1 Neth.
छह
Says
हुआ।
Muddy Gem 3,482,449. TP for free loot. Kai 122612226 was slain by Long 5610. Quad Barley 6635 was slain by Hollow _ Knight
आयरन का
31.
निकालो,
Says Ashukmer 96. Says
आयरन का
Tensmint
निकाल दो सारा।
Says Tensmint 676,084. TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Snub Orc 6029 was slain by Brief Snail 19,568. Most Colt 7830 was slain by Hollow _ Knight 31. Says Raham 4776, how to mine logs. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Neth. Says Sunless Stage Beta
अच्छी
buying.
बात है।
Says latest game 4255, bundles. Says Maxim 203i4, hashtag for loot at here. Says Nicodem 12,333, FS. Sappy Paper 53. Says Dead _ Show 9,753, I want loot. Says Toast. Dairy Crane 7091 was slain by Prime 122,434. Quad Barley 6635 was slain by Drex _ Gaming 3266. Says Baba Stuff 7102, TP for loot. Says Extreme 2721, hi. Says TTV Click C67, TP for loot drop 3 meters QUIKK only teleporting 10 people. Says Toaster 6082, Slayer PPTTPTPTPTPTPT. Tip, spawners can make you a lot of money. Says Faked Squash 8872, giving free kills hashtag me. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Says Pastel 6245,241, TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here. Says Pastel 6245,241, TP for 1v1 Nethrite at here. Says Toaster 6082, Slayer PPTTPTPTPTPTPTPTPTPT hashtag TTPTT hashtag TTPTPTPTPTPTPT. Vented Ant 150480 was slain by Flip Player 8950. Pendikar _ Perik was slain by Flip Player 8950. Says Chaiwala 3000. Says Techie Note 5952, 1v1. Says Da Vengeful Bacon, Chorus Flower. Says Nice Game Lil 8744, Pinkwool. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Neth. Says TTV Click C67, TP for loot drop 3 meters quick. Says YS18, I am trading Elemental Scythe for 1.3 meters / trade Yosef 772,532. Want money? Boosters. Type / bundles to CR bundles. Says Tidewind 5,666,996, Citric Lot 7,503. Koi Cardin 1279 was slain by. Says Yachtboy 67. Wimbu Clan 11 is hashtag if you TP don't TP to him. Yagaming. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Says Kosik 1,259,404, KTOZ Polski. Says Baba Stuff 7102, TP for 1vs. Wavy Ink 3467 was slain by Starry 5 8000. Says Rini 9318, Yolcios. Says IAA8 Slayer, adhere it here please by main champion sword. I sell now. Says Charlie. Says Ikmal _Dan _Arcia, di sini ada orang yang dari Indonesia. Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters quick. Says Eternal Bundle Ibra 13 him 3695 just. Says Cosmic 7002. Luxury Bundle ED. You successfully received the kit PvP. Operation 8703 was slain by Flip Player 8950. Says Tokyo 511 is, Yuki. OMPRO 9909 was slain by Sanjay 1834. Swept Basil 68477 was slain by Righteous Ant 9. Says Mo July 4th TP Delucidunet 18 1v1 Neth. Says Kian 20,141,718. TP for team and base we have villagers and demigod sets. Says UTC 4 leaf less than selling this title for 5 meters / trade me 5x limited 1. Says Mo July 4th TP Delucidunet 18 1v1 winner get reward. Says Mirza, buying hero rank for 206. Zap 123457543 was slain by Flip Player 8950. Ikmal _Dan _Arcia was slain by IC Coder 4299. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Nethrite. Supanism 1168 was slain by Kaiser _LO8400. Says Extant Leaf 19,894, Baba Stuff 7102 is a scammer.
SAYS 片塩せんべい、スレイヤー、なんかトキさんと喧嘩したの。
Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters QUIKK only teleporting 10 people. Says Mirza, buying hero rank for ###/trade me my name Mirza 3761 send trade I am buying hero rank for ###/trade me my name Mirza 3761 send trade. Says Tensmint 676,084, TP for 1v1 Neth. Epic Jester 2588 was slain by Flip Player 8950. Says Super Samju 007 July 4th Splitsbozo _359. Says Wispy 2906, TP for Team and. Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters. Says Tensmint. Says Feudal Soap 39, 64 blaze rods for 45k on A. Clear lag removed 149 entities. Says Alt, adhere selling overload wings and lucky wings. Says Rehan Ansari 4811, hello. Better vase. Shadow Garden 123 was slain by Darnell 5937. Ikmal says Lost Mammal 5288, hello. Says Master Joanne 1. Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters. Says C2X51, Hard and Dread Clay.
SAYS 雪00623ジュライ 4TH 引っ越す前襲っとけばよかった。
Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters quick. Says Wembu Flame 11, TP for op loot. Samir 776678 was slain by Demon X 9166. Says Curly Wool 4299, 2SV1 bruh. Swept Basil 68477 was slain by Demon X 9166. Plus Curved Belt 3496 blazed in on a trail of golden starlight.
SAYS 時0511いつ、てかかたしを裏切るの
Says TTV Clixy 67, TP for loot drop 3 meters QUIKK only teleporting 10 people. Says Baba Stuff 7102, TP for base. Says Wembu Flame 11, TP for op gear. Says Yapboy 67, iron bars. Says Nokia Slayer TP for team if on XP3/5 don't grief be geared. ZX
Wala
Gamer
sa-
5341 was slain by Prime
Kasi ito
122,434.
diamond talaga to ni Ender Chest mo.
SAYS
ダイヤモンド
片塩せんべいスレイヤーネザフルそっち多いから 1vs 多数はきついんだよな
Says Sabi Gaming. Bleak Prawn 3074 was slain by Demon X 9166.
Sama na ito diamond chest plate.
Says Paratex 27940, TP for free loot. Says Wembu Flame 11, TP for team. Paged Yak 108935 was slain by Royal Crown 3789. Says Rihanan. Says Katashiozenbait Slayer Tashikani. Says Ace Beta Trading My Hard Trade Cactus Pet Send Trader PM me. Says IAA8 Slayer at here please buy main champion sword. /I sell now. Says Goldfish 1500. Hashtag 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 hashtag.
So,
Says Adar 3207, Madanrior.
di-
Duels Boage 20,177,690 just bought the mace using their souls. ZX Gamer
Bro, meron ko pizza tabi
5341
ni.
was slain by Prime 122,434. UN
SAYS 片塩せんべいスレイヤー俺は裏切るつもりないよ
Faux Window 3426 was slain by Cross 01734.
I'm nothing.
Says Paratex 27,940, TP for free loot. Cross
Sword
01734 was slain by Demon X 9166.
May resource na pa ito.
Says Moronuo, Limewool. Says TTV Click C67, TP for loot drop 3 meters. Says Samberry 7093, PL's help I'm poor. Ligrolala was slain by renamed plays. Says Nactine Hats 1TG was slain by Ether Ulks 2. React, no one got the word in time, it was mycelium. Says Korkmaz. Says Renzero Pyre Reaver, less than, selling this title 1/15 for 30M at here. Says Idiom 1, Vault 1/. Says Nikuman 1147, Oak. Says M502XQ, TP free loot. Grand Bow 5700 was slain by Anmolaria 555,836. Tip, list an item on. Item market by typing. Command/list item. Says Jason Wong, TP for Netherite. Says Adar 3207, GG.
SAYS ライスティカー9752日本人おる
Says Ghoul _ damage 889. I am quitting the game giving away my stuff TP for free stuff. Says Conquest 8315, GG. Says Gatam 080, TP for team. Says Ulyss 2222, Brown Mushroom. Says Stuck Flame 1548, GG. Says Dusk Beetle 5099, bro. Says Sad Turtle 1046, L. Says Gatam 080, TP for team. Says Katashiozenbait Slayer, Saukaiteta. Says Ponsik 9085, KSWLO Dawab. Says Sonic OOX Pro, TP for base. Says TTV Click C67, TP for loot drop 3 meters. Says Rehanansari 4811, Lifesteal H. Says Micah 1981, GG. GGWAVE has N. Says Soso 96693, Salu. Says RED 444_123,400. Says Gatam 080, TP for team. Says Heady Power 9544. Says Gatam 080, TP for free base. Apple 27098 was slain by Morbid Student 24. Says Craft Play P Possum. Plus, How Guy 6414 emerged from the endless void. Says Linen Lemon 61008.